Hi, my name is Steve.
My name is Andre.
And today on Hot Pepper Politics, we are going to talk about why did Donald Trump succeed at becoming the presumptive Republican nominee. Here on Hot Pepper Politics, we talk about important political issues while eating hot peppers because it will be unscripted and entertaining and hopefully informative at the same time. Are you ready, Andre?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
You're an ambitious man, I see.
Oh. You said Phil.
Cheers.
All right, cheers.
So my theory is that the Never Trump movement was never able to coalesce around any particular figure. There are many strong candidates. Chris Christie, for instance, Marco Rubio, Jeb Bush especially. But Donald Trump, because the media focused almost solely around him, because of his circus-like antics, the narrative could not really go against with any particular person against him.
Oh, okay. Whoa. Yeah, and I'm going to try and argue here that rather than it being the narrative of not being able to coalesce around a different person, is that in fact the electorate that has been choosing Donald Trump has been doing so because he is not the politician. So this is the common, the outsider sort of coming in argument that you're hearing a lot. Oh God, he is not a politician coming in expressing feelings that people feel themselves and they would say if they could, but they can't because they are not educated lawyers like Jeb Bush. Or brain surgeons like Ben Carson. Oh God!
Really, I thought Ben Carson kind of dumbed it down there. He was speaking also to the everyman.
Yeah, Ben Carson was definitely the worst of the other guys. But the point is, just because that the media didn't concentrate on anyone who wasn't Donald Trump very much, it didn't actually influence Donald Trump's support as much because people didn't care about the other guys. I didn't care about them because what they cared about is they cared about Donald Trump because they saw themselves. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, fuck.
Here's the thing. I think you're giving the electorate too much choice in the sense that the media only really presented Donald Trump. Donald Trump did this. How often do they put it on, this is Jeb Bush, here's everything he's talking about, let's just focus on Jeb Bush here. Now you can make your informative choice between, let's say, these two candidates.
They did give Jeb Bush some time, though. They did give him a lot of...
Yeah, but if they put it side by side by Marco Rubio, how much choice is that? You can barely tell the two of them apart.
And that's exactly what I'm saying, is that you can barely tell the two of them apart, and that's what most people are seeing, is that Jeb Bush is an educated lawyer, he's a politician, a career politician, and so is Marco Rubio. Oh, Jesus, fuck. The career politician too, and that's not what is pushing Donald Trump. Donald Trump is the outsider who's coming in, who's the against what's normally happening there.
Yeah, and I do know that Donald Trump, the main people who vote for him, appear to be white males, which are undereducated and have lower incomes. But also, most interestingly, I think, is that they are usually Republican voters in Democratic-leaning states. So, as a further interesting argument that I want to give here is, what if the population as a whole, the different states, are becoming more Democratic over time, and therefore more Republicans are feeling disenfranchised, feeling more in the minority, and therefore they are getting angrier because of that and want to go against the system, feeling that the system is turning against them specifically more. And that's why they're turning to more radical people like Donald Trump. Before, Republicans would probably focus strictly on Republican people, but Donald Trump was also bringing in a lot of independents who felt like both Republican and Democratic parties were going after them.
Well, that's definitely an interesting point that you're bringing up too, is that obviously every time that you get the country leaning one way for a long period of time, it always bounces back to come back another way, which is why you had George Bush, and then you have Barack Obama, which Barack Obama is more of a leftist, not super left, obviously, but more of a leftist, obviously, than George Bush. And the people in general who are feeling disenfranchised are going to be pushed to the right. And then,
But why to the right? Like I know you say that it's after Barack Obama, but we have a lot of people that feel disenfranchised also turning to Bernie Sanders.
right, and they're either going one way or the other. And they're kind of going to the extremes. But this is mostly the Republican nomination, is that they're going to the extreme of the right, and then they're finding that they want to have a voice in politics, someone that represents them, and they can't see that person in Jeb Bush because, as you said, they're undereducated, they're lower educated, generally white people, so they're not going to see themselves as Jeb Bush, the guy with a law degree. They're not going to see themselves as governor, Marco Rubio. They're not going to see themselves as all those other people, but they will see themselves as the guy who was on The Apprentice talking about how hot his daughter was, and going down there and talking about how they need to get rid of immigrants because immigrants are causing all these troubles.
Well, it looks like you're slowly getting the handle of it, so I feel like we should end it here because the entertainment value has probably left by now.
Oh, this sucks so.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Uh-oh. Do you want to do it again?
Did it not go? Okay.